Monday night, ladies and gentlemen, means the flagship show. We got a new combatant in the arena tonight, and we've got a big giveaway a giveaway, and a lot of other fun things. Stick around. We've got No Way Home talk. We've got big boy pickups and a huge market report. We'll see you in a sec.
Tales from the Flipside. From the Flipside.
Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, say hello to a new combatant, our good friend Nate. You can find him on IG at Trial by Gods, and I suggest you do. What's going on, brother? Thank you for being here.
No, thanks for the invitation.
Hell yeah, man.
Maybe my last.
Yeah, I doubt that, bro. I doubt that.
That's the real Nate.
Yeah, that's the what? Listen, hey, we've got the crew with us tonight. We've got the CEO, we've got the lawyer, and we've got the ultimate picker, Carter, Nico, and Dino, and me. And Big Leg is in New Orleans right now. He's chilling. We've got a lot to talk about. I want to remind everybody, November 30th, check out his Whatnot charity auction that everybody in the community is basically involved in and had some part in it. So make sure to follow that sale. It is available on Whatnot right now to follow. It's Big Leg, 2 G's on both words, all one word. And yeah, make sure to give it a bookmark because all proceeds to this absolutely crazy charity auction are going to Wounded Warrior Project, which is super cool. So make sure to give it a follow. We'll be talking about it for until it happens on every show. So just do it. Other than that, we've got our short box giveaway to give away tonight, which is pretty sweet. Much love to Anna Love and short box. And we've got a lot of fun things to talk about. So Dino has got the setup almost done. He just needs the dirty flipper light that's incoming.
Yeah, it's dirty flipper lights incoming, bro. And then I'm putting I bought J channel siding that you can like make like comic racks. I'll just make like a couple comic racks and we'll be good to go, man. Maybe hang up some more prints somewhere. I don't know. I gotta figure it all out. But
yeah, speaking of dirty flipper, there's a new dirty flipper account on IG.
Oh,
you guys see that?
I did see that. I messaged that person, guy or gal or anybody. I said I fully endorse this. Never I got a read receipt on Insta, so you know.
I thought it was Tom.
Who knows, man?
It could be somebody out there.
It has not. The funny thing, the account has not posted anything yet. So if they're watching, I challenge them to post stuff.
Just be careful. Don't get on the bad side. We've got Mr. Comic Book just waiting in the wind.
In the wind, baby.
Waiting in the wind.
I think that was a fart joke. A crop dusting joke.
Probably.
Yeah, still one of the best memes I've ever seen. Nico, you hit up a con this weekend too, so we got a con to talk about. You set up at the con.
Yeah. Carter was there.
First of all, was Carter there?
Carter fucking his dollar book, $2 book,
ultimate picker
pulls were next level fucking legendary this time. Boy. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I saw him and our other buddy Eric like fucking zing in on like a dude that was set up across from me, and I'm like, oh Jesus Christ. I thought the guy was like a helper. When I realized they were over there, I was like, oh, we got problems. There ain't gonna be nothing left.
I feel like an asshole because I was so stoked to go to a convention this weekend, and they were only open on Saturday, and it sucked, so I didn't go. Yeah, I mean the convention was probably great, but
I had like a real life Jeffrey Albertson. It was the dude who used to own Carter's LCS, like rollover with like a book bag full of Moon Knight #1s, right? And he kept like fucking finger fucking them. At one point, I'm just like, dude, give me the fucking books. Like, stop.
Not bagged, nothing.
Yeah, they were bagged, but like he's like who the fuck like touches books like on the spine like that? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, dude, calm your tits. And he's like, they're all 9/8, and I'm like, dude, there's not a fucking 9/8 in the butt. Like, what is happening, right? Like, I was like, like, I mean, is this like a thing where like I roast you and then like you try to insult me, or like what is going on? I think he meant well, but it was a very strange interaction.
Yeah, pickups are going to be legendary tonight.
Yeah, I sold all of those at the con too. Every fucking maybe I might still have like 5 of them left or something. But
how many was there total? Like 50 of them, 20 of them?
Yeah, like 25 maybe. I think I sold 21 of them to Dennis.
I think that book was only a direct sales book.
No,
there's a newsstand. There's a
really?
newsstand, I think. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
somebody was talking about on IG the other day about Moon Knight being a direct sales, one of the first direct sale only book.
Maybe later issues. I don't know.
Maybe he was wrong,
or could have been that. But anyway, yeah, I set up with Dennis and John, and did some horse swapping. It was good.
Did you look at the teeth?
I usually just pull on its dong.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. So
yeah.
Get that going.
Good. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into some of the news, so to say. There was a bunch of spoilers. I guess you would call them spoilers for No Way Home.
That's true.
Let me find this here.
Yeah.
You sent me a link, right? Didn't you?
I doubt it. So long and the short of it is reputable sources are reporting that there is no Sinister Six and No Way Home. Wah, wah.
That sucks for me.
Yeah, but what they're suggesting is that we'll get like the main 5 that poor Trop, God, he's like, fuck this, I'm out there talking about.
Yeah, he's like,
they're talking about this. I'm not listening to a fucking word. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I want to enjoy that movie. That they'll that, yeah, it's all over. That they will reveal that Sandman and
Electro.
No. Rhino are fucking dead, and Sony's like, we're gonna do solo projects for those 2 guys. Like, nobody fucking cares anymore when Sony makes an announcement of a solo project. Sorry, Matt.
Who's dead?
Sandman and Rhino.
At the end of it?
Mm-hmm.
No, like I don't even think they make it into the fucking film. They're just gonna like.
Who's that? They show Sandman.
Yeah, they do.
Dead.
Is that flashback, man?
I don't fucking know. But 5 people, no Sinister Six, forthcoming solo projects for Sandman and Rhino. Like I said, no one cares. No one believes Sony when they say shit like that. And what was much more interesting, and I don't know if I'm sort of fast forwarding ahead, is that, or I'm sorry, still there's Kirsten Dunst and who's the other one? Emma Stone.
Yeah. Stone
didn't make it. Yeah, didn't make it to the film. They tried to get him with COVID restrictions. Couldn't even get like a little, cameo guest star. That we will in fact get our boys Toby and Andrew Garfield, but it won't be for like an hour and a half into the film. And
how long is the movie?
Fuck if I know. But they've suggested that they're going to try to do something with Sinister Six down the road, right? So what my thought is, they're also suggesting Miles Morales is coming. That the big quote that everybody kind of jumped on like a live grenade with Tom Holland being like, I don't know if I'm going to do this into my 30s, was preceded by him saying, wouldn't it be nice if Miles Morales took up the mantle of Spider-Man? And that's sort of the direction that they see coming. They think there may be some allusion to that in this film, maybe as a post-credit scene. I don't know what that means, like, African-American hands and a television, a fucking Tom Holland getting fucking crushed by a building, or Andrew Garfield getting crushed by a building, or what exactly that means. But Miles is a coming. And my thought is, if that's accurate, we may see the Miles Morales Sinister Six. So Carter's book, was it Power Bomb?
Oh, Bombshell.
Bombshell, The Female Electro, all those books on the Spec 10 that we told everybody to buy like 2 years ago, will see their day in the sun maybe 4 years from now, maybe 2, but that's kind of the sort of, I think, smart speculation rolling out of this news.
Where is Miles supposed to be? Like a
forthcoming MCU feature film.
Damn, that just sounds crazy to me, man.
Dude, Charles Murphy and Daniel RPK don't lie.
Yeah, I know. It kind of sucks.
I know.
They're so good at their job. Yeah,
they really are.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boys.
I totally would have thought that Sony would have been the one to do the Miles Morales shit. They would have just given Marvel Peter Parker and said, we don't even care about Peter, just give us half the money or whatever. You can do whatever the hell you want with him. We're gonna stick to Miles verse. And boy, did they drop the ball on that. Whoever's running Sony needs to fucking get fired. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just like, hey, Marvel's gonna go make a sick movie and we're gonna get free money. We're gonna get money out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a zero-sum game, right? You're trying to sit there and like lowest amount of effort, the biggest amount of money, right? Hey, just here you go. Just write me the check afterwards.
Yeah. So the leak about Miles has nothing to do with the statement about Holland. That's just sort of a confirming fact, or not a confirming fact, but sort of like a fact that militates in favor of that sort of speculation or leak. But what I do think is interesting is whether or not they do sort of like a giant multiverse of Spider-Man. So you get, maybe like Andrew Garfield or some other iteration of Spider-Man, maybe a live action 2099 over on the Sony side of it. And then on the Marvel side, we get Tom Holland and a forthcoming Miles Morales.
Rob says the original listing for No Way Home is 159 minutes. And if that is the case, that is going to freaking piss me off if like that battle scene is the final scene of the movie that they were showing us. That's going to piss me off. What the hell? What a waste. But again, hey, in Feige, I trust, right? Like he hasn't done us wrong yet. The Spider-Man movies have been good so far. Yeah. Do we get a Venom in movie appearance or just an end credit scene?
That's a great fucking question, isn't it?
End credit scene's got to be right.
Either way, I'm jacking it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna be a big deal.
It's gonna be so good, dude. I can't fucking wait.
All right. Some other stuff. What's some other stuff that's going on? Star Wars. Sabine Wren. Yep. We got the announcement of the actress and all that fun stuff. And of course, everybody is geeking out over which are the key, books for her to buy.
That dope fucking magazine. You've been waiting on that one.
Oh yeah, I was waiting for its time to come. The fucking, what is that? Star Wars Insider 168. It's like some sort of cover variant.
152, right? Oh, are you talking about the one where she's just on it?
Yeah.
The exclusive cover break. Yeah,
mm-hmm. Yeah. Good fucking luck finding that fucker.
So what's up with? So this is Star Wars Insider 152. What did this come out? I don't think this came out before the Rebels magazine, though. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. Boom. So this is Star Wars Insider 152. For all you Star Wars insiders, this is one I thought you were talking about. But the one that everybody geeks out over is that the magazine, the Rebels magazine, right? I think this is for the hardcore Star Wars fans. For the hardcore Sabine Wren fans, you throw in that Lego book, right?
Yeah, so it's weird though that like these magazines sell for so much, but hey, there's our boy.
There's our boy. Look at that.
Hey.
Hey.
It's probably just fucking Kyle. Hey Kyle, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Kyle
he'll
be
fucking heartbroken.
Want to do that?
He'll be fucking heartbroken if it is.
Let me let me do my investigative stories on this. Ready? Hold on 1 second. Keep this up. It's a female emoji. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The same.
Female emoji. Huh?
Yeah,
He's doing that to throw you off his game, bro.
I know, bro.
The Sabine Wren fans will go after that Lego book. All hail Topher. Topher, the OG. I think we need to just admit that Topher is gonna win any of those battles ever, even though some of you guys just can't stand that. But man, that Lego book he pulled out of nowhere.
Yeah, here's my thing though. It's like if you look at, for example, the first appearance of Boba Fett.
Yep.
Remember all the fucking like excitement around the various magazines? And at the end of the day, people just want the goddamn comic book.
Yeah,
and I sort of wonder. Yeah, I sort of wonder if.
I've been seeing a bunch of those. I've been passing on them, dude. Just I don't know, man.
The CGC label is 1, right?
Yeah.
Which makes it even fucking weirder. But you know, I don't know. I'm excited no matter what, man. It's just nice to have a little bit of excitement around comics.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Justin. Nobody's ever said that before. You don't want to get linked in with me. Jesus God. Be fucking downhill for you.
So yeah, the one I showed guys was the UK version. There is a US version. Let me show you that. It looks
and I love the magazines. Don't get me wrong.
The same. US, UK. US, UK. No, maybe not. Yeah. Is there any different? I don't see any different.
I don't see any difference.
Maybe I have the wrong one. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm mad on the magazines. Like whatever, man.
When's Boba Fett start?
Soon, and everybody's geeking out about it. Here's your Star Wars Insider, Carter.
Yeah, actually,
168. Right?
It's funny. I think I got one that looks even more different than that one.
Where she's got the helmet on or something?
Yeah, it's like a different color arrangement. I'll dig it out and I'll show it in pickups.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
So he's a fucking stud. So
UK different background, is that what it is? Maybe I don't have the right ones.
It's just like slight color variation.
Pink to I think they're the same.
I'll show December 28th.
I'll show you.
Okay, so December 28th for Boba Fett. Wednesday is Hawkeye.
Are you pumped for this? You've been the hype man for Hawkeye since like day one.
I really.
You got me to read the goddamn series,
which is good.
Which is cool.
It was good. I gotta admit.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
We need some snow. Okay, I need some fucking snow.
No.
Yeah, there's got to be snow on the ground. Hawkeye in December. It's gonna be fucking strong.
Watch. Are Hawkeye books selling?
I don't know. I'm not selling any. I'm just gonna die with.
I'm holding. Yeah,
that's my boy. That's my boy right there. So my buddy, my friends, actually, a number of them have a group chat. I'm not a group chat kind of guy, but they've got a group chat. The name of their group chat is Pizza Dog, in honor of a dog that only ate pizza in their college.
No, is this comic book friends or your real life friends?
These are real life friends.
You have horrible real life friends.
I think they're 3 lawyers actually.
Oh God.
And they've got a group chat called Pizza Dog. So when I told them that there was this character, Pizza Dog, they went fucking ballistic. At first, they didn't even believe me. That's beautiful. I want you to know that.
Is that going to be your home screen?
I'm probably going to use that picture.
There's a cuter
on
one
our
where
IG.
There's a cuter one where he's like on a bullseye. I think I used it in our
Jesus
this one.
Christ. I want to go and
do you just want a golden lab? Do you want a golden retriever, dude? Just
my dad's got a golden lab. It's terrible. It's the most incorrigible. The dog went during its formative years. My brother died, so it's like formative months, I should say.
Yeah.
So it's fucking wild. It was his dog, and it's a lovable dog, but I mean, it'll eat like the hat off your head. Rip the shoelaces out of your shoes. He's a fucking wild man.
He's got only one eye. It's pretty good. That's why he's called Lucky, bro. Good stuff. We lost Nate.
Poor Nate. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is.
I'm
good
really
dude.
excited he's going to be part of the team. He's
He's
got
fucking
a really
smart.
good story.
I gotta have a vigil. I'm gonna try to make a little burning boat thing, like a Viking funeral for Nate. Just put Nate on there.
He's got a really good story that I was hoping he was going to tell tonight during pickups, but I'll tell it for him.
Dope.
Because I'm that type of person.
Yeah,
what else we got going on? We've got.
Well, can I ask you guys about Hawkeye?
Sure.
Yeah.
Before we go, so will we see Kingpin in a major role, or just sort of like a minor aloof appearance, or
no?
any thoughts?
I think it's major at the second half of the series. Right?
Anyone else?
I don't think we see much of him. I think we just kind of we hear about him maybe.
Just a glimpse.
Where are they in New York? Do we know? Like,
I assume near Hellstrom, right?
Yeah.
Because we got Echo too.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe do we get Charlie Cox in this?
I saw a rumor. I don't want to misspeak. I heard a rumor. It was either Daredevil was in Hawkeye, Echo, like two other properties. Like he's gonna be all over. Yeah, he's gonna be all over the place. She-Hulk, yeah. So
is it gonna be Matt
Cox?
Murdock or Daredevil?
They did not say it was
probably Matt Murdock. That's my guess. Right? He's gonna be in Spider-Man too. We know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're doubling down on our Daredevil stuff, so which is good.
Kingpin will be in the end credits with Elaine.
Which is interesting because that could, arguably tie Kingpin together with
Thunderbolts? I don't know who.
Yeah, fuck yeah, all that shit, right?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, is he putting together, is he the benefactor? Is he putting together that team?
I think he just needs to be whenever anybody's. I think they just need to do Daredevil again, man. That shit was so good, and he was so good in it. They need a Daredevil, and they need to have guests.
Don't you want to see D'Onofrio just sort of beat the shit out of Spider-Man?
Yes, that's what I was just about to say. They need to have guest stars during certain story arcs where Tom Holland comes in for five scenes or something.
So D'Onofrio just said in an interview that he wants Kingpin to meet Spider-Man. So
there we
go. He does.
Yeah,
and listen, I don't know if that's ASM 50 boy. At ASM 50, be on the lookout.
That's a tough fucking high grade.
High grade, man. I don't want beater. I mean, you get beater copies for days. It's the high grades. What is 7s and above? You think probably?
Probably. I kicked my 6.5 out like it was fucking ugly ex-girlfriend.
I appreciate that eBay auction you ran. No, I'm joking.
But you just never see it, man. You never see 8.0s, 9.0s.
Kingpin is going to be in charge of the Thunderbolts in the comics. Is that true? Is that going on right now? What's the word on that? I didn't hear anything about that.
I like this. Do it.
And I think D'Onofrio, Marvel casts so fucking well. Their casting for the MCU is.
I said it before in previous ones too, Ryan. It's no one has ever hit home runs like that. They have not missed. It's I don't know if it's kudos to Kevin Feige or it's just the whole thing. It's when you have a casting that's over how many years has it been, 10, 15, whatever the length has been, it's just been crazy. Now, again, probably in the beginning it was harder to get big name stars, but now, I mean, it's everybody and anybody, so it's pretty easier. But just the fact that they could get the Avengers correct is kudos to Marvel.
I'm with you. I mean, you think about all the people that they cast that were so good. Tony Stark, perfect.
Yeah.
Kingpin, perfect. I think Tom Holland's really good as Peter.
Punisher, perfect. Charlie Cox, perfect.
I have no complaints about Captain America.
America, perfect.
Who else is really perfect?
Frankly,
Thor.
Frankly, Mark Ruffalo's casting was incredible I mean, I thought after there was like the casting change. I was like, how do you fucking steal this from Ed Norton?
Yeah.
But I really think Ruffalo nailed it.
Don't forget Star-Lord.
Yeah,
Star-Lord.
All the Guardians.
Oh, dude,
yeah, the whole Guardians of the Galaxy.
All the Guardians. Yeah, you're 100%. Damn, man. Yeah. I don't think there's better casting.
Yeah, who the fuck cast these films? Jesus Christ.
Did you guys hear the rumor that Timothy Chalamet is going to play Dick Grayson in the Nightwing stuff or the Batman stuff?
I did not.
Yeah, that's a rumor. Yeah, I think that would be terrible. Even though I'm a Timothy Chalamet fan, I think he's a good actor. But I really fucking like the kid that they have playing him in Titans. I think that he should be on the movie screen.
So can we go back in the timeline of MCU? So your boy finally watched 2 Marvel movies, Black Widow and Shang-Chi finally.
Okay, you're late, but
I'm late.
Glad you came to the party anyway. Glad you're here.
Eternals will probably be next, yeah. So Marvel, to me, Black Widow was just like Jason Bourne, but female version. But Shang-Chi was awesome, dude. I was like,
hey, now let me ask you this about Black Widow.
Yeah.
If you could break that movie into thirds, first third, good, bad, indifferent.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
Second, third.
May, and then third it's all Yelena, dude. Like Yelena. Yelena. Like if they just took, I hate to say it, like I don't want to minimize Scarlett Johansson, but if they make, like you said, like since I know they had to talk about it to get Yelena in on it, but once they make this Yelena movie, it's gonna be sick, dude.
I will say the one thing about that movie is the music, the intro music into the movie. That may be one of the best things about it.
Yeah, they do really. Fred Bruno brings up a great point. They really messed up on that casting. Yeah, Brie Larson is not good. Terrible, horrible, bad casting. Josh Brolin, great as Cable, but I wouldn't call that MCU. I thought Thanos was excellent. I mean,
I agree.
I mean,
I wasn't a big fan of his Cable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we forgot about Black Panther too. How are you feeling about Black Panther?
Yeah, Black Panther was great.
Yeah. It's it's interesting. I mean, okay, yeah, Marvel doesn't hit 100%, but hitting 99% or 95% is still amazing. I mean, I don't think, it's like they would win the Super Bowl every time if they had a professional team. Like they're the Patriots back in the day, Carter and Brian.
The problem now is that they're just so much money to film scenes in the same movie with all these characters, right?
Jesus.
That we're not going to get it until maybe so unless they start casting the characters so they don't have to pay the people as much, right? They'll start recasting. I know there's a lot of talk of Hawkeye being tired of doing MCU movies, and he kind of gave a ultimatum about I don't want to do it anymore, or this and that type of shit. That
TV show he's doing on like Paramount or something.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
It is good. The mayor of
whatever
mayor beat downtown.
Yeah, basically, it's good, dude. I watched the first episode. I was like, oh shit, well, hello.
Oh, it's out. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
This might be the comment. This might be the comment of the night. I knew the movie was whack when Young Natasha is crying about leaving Ohio. Nobody's ever said about leaving Ohio.
You have to go back to fucking communist Russia.
Well, still.
Yeah. I grew up, or not grew up. I had a really good friend that where I used to work, who grew up in communist Europe.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
The way that he is just anytime that I would cry about anything, man, he would just give me the story. I'd just be like, yeah.
You know Yakov Smirnoff then? You brothers with Yakov Smirnoff?
Yakov Smirnoff.
What a country!
What the guy? I remember his appearances on Night Court, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So here's the funny thing. Leverage Comics says Black Widow probably won't ever revisit. Did you guys hear this? What Kevin Feige said? He's got already something lined up that he's had. Yeah. He's got Scarlett Johansson producing for MCU.
Which is smart. I mean, it's now let's talk about this. We don't know in the timeline of the whole lawsuit thing. Was this booked into her previous, on the back end of her deal? Like she's like, hey, I was a OG, I guess we'll call it, right? and she got that cooked into the back end of her deal after so many movies, or was this one of those olive branch things, or was this in
definitely an olive branch? Definitely. Yeah. I mean, Feige probably.
Yeah, I agree. They're just trying to get fucking the Russo brothers to do Secret Wars at this point. And we also love the character of Black Widow. Yeah. Thanks, Anthony, Joe. Great job, guys. Great job. Here's your residuals right here. We're just gonna sign that in.
Yeah.
Some Screen Rant, so take it with a grain of salt. Scarlett Johansson is working on top secret MCU project that isn't Black Widow related, but what could it be? Here are some options. A-Force.
Yeah.
Yuck.
I got a couple of those books. Okay.
Yeah. Yuck.
Yeah.
Yelena Belova solo movie. I think it could be good.
I fucking hope so.
Avengers 5.
No way.
There's
no way they'll give that to her.
It's not going to be the big Avengers team. It'll be a small Avengers team.
I mean, only if that's a code word for.
There's your boy. Russo Brothers secret project.
Blonde Phantom. What?
They
did a Wikipedia search. It's like fucking Mikey Sutton.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No shit. Female superhero documentary. Jeez.
Be sweet.
Yeah.
But
anyways,
it doesn't make much sense either.
Yeah. Screen Rant.
This would be interesting. I remember picking up a 7.5 Night Nurse back in the day.
I love the variant, that Night Nurse variant.
I pulled one out of
like $50 back in the day.
I pulled one out of a comic shop. Went to the front and the guy wouldn't sell it to me.
I bought one on an eBay auction. It was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was at work and I was sniping bidding, and then I had that book up on walls for years. And guess who used to come by? Not guys who freaking out over Night Nurse. It was girls who were nurses in general. Like, wow, oh, that's dope. Yeah. So
you need a Linda Carter student nurse #1.
Okay.
It predates Fantastic Four #1.
Oh, you know what I should announce? Since you're doing a wall, how cool would it be if fans gave me comics? Who cares if they're dollar comics or whatever? I just put them on the wall and just trade them out when people send me comics. That'd be kind of dope. Like a fan generated wall. Like I can't get people to sign the wall. Obviously, it would be dope to maybe do that. I don't know. I'm thinking about ideas for the wall.
I'll send you a fucking book to put on the wall.
Yeah. I'll highlight it and I'll slide it over and we'll just highlight and slide and move and.
The Wall of Kindness?
Yeah, maybe.
Did you guys hear there was more updates on Noctera?
Yeah. I saw
option.
that today. Yeah, I saw that today. They got a writer-director or something like that?
Yeah. Noctera series based on Image Comics title in the works at Netflix. Let's see here. Yeah, Robert Petrino.
I paid $3 a month to fucking Nick so that occasionally he'll send me push notifications that I actually read. This was the one. Yeah. So I didn't have to look at the Hollywood Reporter. So shout out to my buddy Nick. Thank you very much. Your show's your thing's worth every dollar.
The streaming giant is set to team with Robert Patino to develop a series based on Noctera, which is in development. Marks the first project to stem from a new multiple-year overall deal that Patino has signed with the streaming giant. He's currently a showrunner for HBO Max's upcoming DC Comics adaptation to DMZ.
Yeah, which I thought was cool.
Yeah. And,
I'm excited about DMZ. Am I like the only person that still gives two shits about that?
Yeah, I gotta find my DMZ books. I know that.
I got a lot of them somewhere.
You guys, look at you. You guys just like pile on books. Like me, I'm like, I don't even have one DMZ book. I don't even have one Noctera book. I don't like.
Carter and I got buying problems.
Yeah.
Hey, I got buying problems too. Yeah. I bought some Walmart packs full of bullshit today. So.
Are those DC or Marvel?
Come on, Carter.
Yeah, you don't gotta fuck around with those DC ones, dude. Those are like.
No, I do want to hear Carter because Carter's a man of many investments. So, I had there's this much Marvel packs. There's this much DC packs. Okay, but in the DC packs, they're starting to put masks in the DC packs, right?
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. I love the look, but let's think about this. Since they've been sitting on the shelf for 85 years, do you just pull a couple and just store them away for 20 years? And then they're that eBay, when Brian's 85, we're all 85 years old. Remember back in the day, these Walmart packs with these masks and everybody threw them away and nobody collected them? This one's worth $7,000 now.
I'm too lazy to do it, but I'm
sure
somebody out there. I'm sure somebody out there can and will.
So
what the fuck are you guys talking about?
So
like masks?
Yeah, so like DC version of the packs at Walmart, they have masks, like they're like a big magazine board, and there's masks and the paper mask in the back. Like, you know, like
you can't live long enough for those to be worth any fucking money, dog.
Hey, those Supernatural books have those masks in it, and people
Captain
really
Britain. I mean, Captain
Britain has a mask, man.
But it's a key.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But like, well, you have to give them to you have to give it to fucking Wyatt, bro. Be like, Wyatt, now this mask, you gotta leave it here.
Well, I mean,
and then when he's your age,
he'll buy a house. Yeah. He'll buy a house with it.
You're in a fucking nursing home somewhere.
Mojo says he snagged an X-Men 1 in 50 Rian Gonzalez out today. I pulled a 1 in 1,000 out of one for a whatnot.
I pulled some random bullshit. I mean, it's just second prints. I you know, it's like I got a shit ton of these stupid ass lenticular covers. So I great. Really?
You know what John does with those lenticulars, right, Carter?
He puts them in the microwave.
No, he tapes them to the front of his show boxes. And then the best part is watching the boomers. They'll walk by and they'll be like, "Whoa, look at that! That's awesome!" Like he literally, like the guy was like, "How much for that?" John like ripped it off and gave it to him. It was just like, "Here you
go." All right, how about this one, you guys? Ghost Rider trending after Keanu Reeves expresses MCU desires. So there you go.
Yeah. Who is that guy? That's not Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, it's not. That's Keanu Reeves if you ordered them on Wish.
That's like Wish Keanu Reeves.
Wish Keanu Reeves.
Dollar General.
The Great Luck brand or whatever the fuck, Great Value brand. Keanu Reeves. I've wanted him to be Ghost Rider, and I just.
Oh, fire! Savage comments. Yeah, he is a boomer.
No. I'm a little person.
What's a boomer? What age is a boomer?
I'm actually part of Gen X. I was born in 1979.
Yeah.
What is a boomer?
Yeah,
what
age is pretty exciting.
I
assume that old figure drawing guy there is a Zoomer.
Or a Coomer? What's a Coomer?
I still don't know what the hell a Coomer is.
So that's why we're boomers, because we don't know what Coomers are.
Okay, so Boomer 1 is 46. It's 46 to 54, and Boomer 2 is 55 to 64.
So we're not boomers yet.
So Nico's almost there.
I'm working on it. All right, but what is what's Harold and Kumar?
What do you mean Harold and Kumar? What?
You just you were making a reference.
A Coomer.
Oh, a Coomer.
A Coomer.
Like Akuma Matata?
Yeah, what's a Coomer?
I don't know, dude. It's just some stuff that's gonna. I don't know, dude. It doesn't pull.
Coomer is a neck beard.
I have a neck beard.
Hey.
I shave that shit off.
That shit out.
Yeah.
Teasing it out.
Carter, it's just getting bigger, Carter.
Coomer with a C.
Are you gonna braid that? Are you gonna braid that beard?
I don't know.
David Samuelson, bro. So everybody thinks that he's like this old grumpy fucking guy. It's like a 22-year-old Asian dude. Check out his YouTube show. I swear to God, it's like David SMNC. I'm the only person that watches it.
It's not him, dude. That's not him, dude.
That's fucking him. I'm telling you. That's my dude.
Oh.
Now, Brian, we all know that when I'm not in the show, it fucking sucks. So be careful what you fucking wish for.
Oh, pettiness continues
Shots fired
from Nico.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It hurts because it's true.
Jesus, 11:30, November 30th. The Hive Boys have given into the Wounded Warrior event that Sean is doing, and I want to show you guys what they have sent in. This is pretty
Nico
cool.
should be banned. I told you he's like a 22-year-old Asian dude. We all thought you were like a middle-aged man, but you're not.
What are you doing, dude? Jesus.
It's our guy. He's our what? I subscribe. I want everybody else to. He's working on 1,000. He fucking hates all of our shit. He's here all the time, and I want to support him. What?
Shout out to Hive Comics for doing something really cool. Look at what they have sent to Sean to add to the Wounded Warriors auction that they're doing. 3 9.9s and a really super rare 9.8 Franklin and Ghost book. Yeah. So
Hive guys are good people, man. Like I don't care what anybody says. When it comes to the store guys, I'll ride down Hive.
Who says mean things about the Hive guys?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of people who say a lot of mean stuff about other store people.
That's true, but not those fucking guys.
No.
Yeah. Just dirty, rotten flippers.
Oh,
Not dirty flippers, dirty, rotten flippers.
It's like dirty, rotten scoundrels, only different.
Yeah. So shout out to Hive Comics. You guys make sure that you guys go check it out. Let's see, what else do we have going on? I think these are all being sold there, right? Yeah. Look at all this stuff. This is all going to be available at Wounded Warrior from the Great Wanted Comics. This has been donated by Wanted Comics. Wow.
Good. Crazy. Remember that Sum? That was Mel's book.
Big Sum. Look at the 9.8, the cover of the year.
Lake. Good stuff, man.
Good stuff. Really good stuff. So here it is, you guys. Take a look. 11/30/21 evening auction. 100% of the proceeds go to Wounded Warrior. If anybody out there in the community wants to send comics, you only have one more day to get it done. Send your comics tomorrow. You can hit Big Leg at Big Leg on Whatnot or IG to contact him, and also you can DM him on IG for an address to send donations, which is really, really cool. Make sure you guys do that. There is going to be a lot of amazing stuff. This was given by Strange Tales to Sell, which is really cool. He gave that, and another really cool book here. This signed Green Ranger, so Red Hood can bid on it.
Do you fucking like how I've created all of the fucking controversy in the chat over David?
Hey, if he doesn't, I'll sponsor it, and we'll figure it out, dude.
Well, I think he should come on an episode of the Modern Playbook, so he can tell them all that they're.
He's not now. Trash. He's not now. What are you talking about?
What, you think I hurt his feelings?
Way to alienate people,
Brian. The only person whose feelings I can hurt on this show are yours. Now, come on.
Yes, they are.
We all know that.
They are.
Jesus.
They are. Look, there's Red
Brian's
Hood.
a robust human.
A Red Hood, right?
Person.
Right.
Red Hood. Now, David fucking has hurt poor Joe's fucking feelings before very much.
Green Ranger.
No, it's cool, dude. I mean, we'll figure it out, dude.
We have a book to give away tonight.
We do.
We're not going to give that away yet. You guys stick around. We're going to give it away at some point during the show. You guys still have time right now to get in that auction. The way you do it is you go watch episode 197 and find out how to do it real quick. That's how you do it. So go check it out. Episode 197, last Monday. You can find it very quickly.
Very interesting.
Yes, very interesting. All right. Shout out to all 125 that are watching right now. AOA, appreciate AOA. We dropped a market report clip last night, and he let us know that it wasn't in the best, sharpest quality, but it's because he caught it so quickly. It was only in the SD version because it was still uploading. So, but I appreciate him more than he knows for keeping us honest on that, because
I recorded important. I recorded it with the old flip phone. I mean,
oh yeah.
Hey, I don't understand why do the reruns of the market report get more views than the Star Wars show?
Because,
wow.
Because there is no Star Wars show on Flipside anymore.
Check it out on Renovision.
That's right.
Boom.
So the algorithm, baby.
For the algorithm. Shout out to the Star Wars guys. You guys can get some really good information from JJ Maxwell, Jedi Johnson, Peter Renna, and crew.
Yeah. They did bring back the Razor.
Yeah.
And nobody bought it.
Yeah.
The Razor.
It's like a Motorola.
Yeah.
I went over, I think we were talking about it on here maybe it was some show. Were we talking about here about old school BMX bikes?
Not
maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I was watching the episode where Kyle was talking about how he stole other children's bikes as a child, and I was like,
That's what it was.
That's messed up. That's messed up, bro.
Yeah.
Ryan gave him shit, though, dude. He was fucking in his grill about it. It was good. He was just like, "Oh yeah, you're fucked up. You should see a therapist."
When I grew up in Detroit,
this isn't fucking confession, dog. Why you got to be like that?
So my cousin grew up in we grew up in the hood, right? I knew Kyle came from Arizona and stole my boy's bike, man. I knew that shit, man.
Kyle got kicked out of the local Atomic Comic for trying to get a guy to he mistered somebody to get a false Faust book. So but anyways, we were talking about the old school BMX, you know, like the Mongoose and all that shit. Yeah. And I was hanging out with my buddy the other day, and we started talking about bikes. He's like, dude, I have been buying fucking BMX bikes nonstop for the last like 6 months, bro. I got like 5 of them.
Okay.
I'm like, dude, you're 40 years old. You're riding a BMX.
Is he flipping them or?
No, he's riding them, dude.
Oh.
Good for him. God bless him. Let him live.
I think it's fucking great. I want to get an electric one, so when I'm tired of pedaling, I could just turn it on. Yeah, that'd be funny if we. Hey, Joey the Stuntmaster. There's already one of those in comics. Shout out to the Comic Book Fiend Club.
Yeah.
Who
do you think your boy is? Like Matt Hoffman? Like what? Remember Matt Hoffman back in the day?
Yeah, Matt Hoffman, dude. Yeah. Hey, dude, there's some really dope BMX bikers out here in Phoenix. I think they're called the something Rat Gang or something like that. They're pretty badass. Follow them on IG. Anyways, let's get back to comic books. So tell us a little bit about the con in Ohio. How was it? Like, I mean, other than kind of the little shit you gave us.
Well, it was a bingo hall. That he got
was it a bingo hall?
Into a bowling alley, and then it was a flea market. It was all attached.
Hotel show, right? So
what is it? What was it called?
This is it's one of Jeff Harper's shows, right? So there's a guy in our area in Ohio who has been putting on these small cons for decades. God bless him. I set up at one of his cons 25, 30 fucking 5 years ago, maybe. I mean, as a small child.
Yeah, I've been there. It's cool. It's dope. I mean, like Carter, me and Carter hung out there. I mean, you know, it's not that one, but I mean, he does shows throughout the year. I mean, it's not a bad get up. You can get books if you know what you're looking for. I mean, it's not a complete waste of time to go.
Now, Carter, how were John sales? If that's like public fucking domain.
They're always good. They're always excellent. There's the guy that I help with setting up. He always does well. There's always people at his table. And
were the girls there?
Always. I saw. No. Yeah. I did see at least two. At least two little.
No. I meant the Golden Age girls.
So, Golden Age girls. Oh,
yeah. They're Cleveland crowd.
No, they weren't.
Okay.
Yeah, they're Cleveland crowd. But you know, my sales were kind of like lackluster at best. I ended up trading and doing some bigger like moving and shaking than kind of like pushing small books. But I had like a third of a table. John brought books. John sold a PCH book for some decent money. And
shout out to Uniform 13, $2 super check. BMX bikes worth thousands. No shit.
Yeah, it's true. They're expensive as fuck. Some of them.
I'm going to put on my Matt Hoffman signed bike out of the back for you.
And I don't know what Dennis did.
Did you buy a lot of stuff?
He bought shit for me.
Well, I mean, besides you don't count.
Why does everybody say that?
Because he's right next to you. I mean, I buy shit from you.
I just know Dennis had a wall of CBCS books.
Yeah, of course he did.
Right? Is this real? Steve Borok should like fucking pay Dennis like a salary or a stipend. Sincerely.
For referral programs?
Like, I mean, dude, he's like the fucking the flag bearer for CBCS.
Hey. Interesting.
Yeah.
Joe was there? Doc Joe was there?
I think there were pictures taken that were put on
whose wall?
Facebook.
Barger's?
Yeah, Barger's wall.
Yeah, so Dennis had some amount of the wall. So did John. So did I.
Was it your wall, or did he bring his own wall?
We used John Z's wall for the first time.
Oh, how's that?
It's good. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was fun. I've been working like a crazy person, as you guys are acutely aware, which is why I've been conspicuously absent on the channel. I apologize for that. But it was nice that, you know what I mean? I didn't even know if I was going to make it to the con because of work, but you know, I was able to go, and it paid off for me in the end. In Ohio, which is like comic book central, my experience has been that from about April till there's two super smart collectors, for the record, Ethan and
James
is, I can't remember. I was trying to remember their CGC board names, but those guys are fucking real bright. And Ohio is just filled with really bright buyers and really smart sellers. So, long story short, from about April till I would say Baltimore, it's a fucking seller's market in Ohio. I mean, lights out. And then from, after Baltimore, it's buyer's market for 2 shows. One is this past one in November, and then the next one, which will be here in 2 weeks in December.
I think that I can swear that's me, like between that X-Men and the Hulk book, because I was wearing a skull cap that the entire show. I can swear that's me. I don't know.
Hey, how much for that ASM annual one in the middle there? Kind of. Is that yours?
It's mine.
Oh, we talked about it. Never mind.
Yeah, it's mine. Those are all my books.
You notice how I said it's George? I said never mind.
Why you gotta be like that?
Never mind.
Never mind.
Why you gotta be like that?
Never mind.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Let's go. Let's want to rock the gist of the market report, the greatest market report.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke half a number and get into
Those cigarettes will kill you.
Cigarettes. Get out of here.
Those cigarettes will kill you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we start the Tales from the Flipside market report.
Yeah, here we go. Again, for the record, I didn't do the market report, but I'll do it. Look at this. Marvel Spotlight 5, CGC 80, 4200. One bid, which is interesting. One bid.
Yeah, it was fucking done. One and done.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah, nothing to say. I mean, we'll just roll through these.
That one's just for TJ because he's like, you motherfuckers always throw that stupid book on there.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer Library Edition. I guess if I remember correctly, I got to channel my inner Z here. 9s and 10s are really rare, so approximately $1,100 for 8 bids, man, for a Buffy book. So that's, if you're on the lookout, Carter, you see Buffy the Vampire laying around, brother.
Never.
I know.
You're giving away trade secrets.
Trade secrets. Okay. X-Men 1, a 0.5. It looks like a 3.5, but it got a 0.5. So how does it look like something? It looks like
it's missing pages. A page.
Oh, okay, cool. So do you try to quest on that for $5,000 and turn that into a 3.5 for a 1 pager?
You could buy a 3.5 for a little more than $10,000 earlier this month in a heritage auction. Be patient on these books. There's opportunities. X-Men 1 is down. I'm a buyer on X-Men 1, but not this incomplete copy, regardless of how well it presents. I think a lot more Frankensteinings going on than we suspect, but
I need to sell my ASM annual ones. I got to get them graded. It just keeps telling me because people are buying 0.5s. Incredible Hulk 80, 181, obviously, 7,700, 15 bids.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. It's a nice looking copy.
Yeah, it saddens me. It saddens me. 180, 9.6, big boy, $9,400.
It's a beautiful book.
You in on it?
I like 180 and 181 at the upper end of the grade. 94, 96, 98.
Okay.
I think there's still opportunity for explosive growth there. I think this is a great buy at $2,100 8.5s were about $2,500 right before the movie, and we didn't even get to see the Black Knight.
Mhm.
Kit Harington is going to get his own movie. No question in my mind. That'll be a big deal.
Okay. Hawk 1.0.
God
Hawk
damn it! I
1,
fucking love that.
$8,000. I mean, it. I don't know.
Oh, dude! Congratulations to the buyer. That's a beautiful book. It's a beautiful.
I wonder what the back. I wonder what the back looks like. Not saying it matters, but. Oh boy. Johnny says X-Men 1. PGX.
That's the that's the Anna Love burnt pages.
Yeah.
Copy. If you follow Anna on IG or Facebook, you'll note that she astutely observed that PGX, who please don't buy their books, labels this as burnt pages.
Okay.
Which is fucking hilarious.
Good. 620. 620 for a burnt copy, so that's interesting.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this one? The collectible classics, the museum copies. It's interesting, isn't it?
It looks generic.
Yeah.
On some level, but
really?
Yeah. When did this come out? What year did this come out?
98. Marvel 98.
Well after Spider-Man 1.
Yeah. I mean, if you come across, I mean, if I come across it cheap, of course, but I'm not going out of the way. Man. Yeah, I'm not going out of the way for this.
I like it. Oh, here we go. The 9.8.
Now, would you go the fuck out of the way for this motherfucker, huh?
I had one. It was cracked though. The
Walmart 9.8.
Yeah, the CGC was cracked, dude. My slab was cracked, but it's tough, man. It's tough. I bought this back in the day for like, I think me and Lake bought it for like $300 or something. I can't remember. It was cheap. But yeah, I love it. I kind of was sad we kind of sold it, but whatever. It is what it is. 300, 9.8, 300.
Bang.
Wow.
That seems. Does that seem low to me? Does it seem low to us?
No, that's way the fuck up.
The number in my head for that is 5,000. So that's pretty
way
damn
the fuck
good.
up.
That's excellent.
Way the fuck up. Yep. And the 9.6 is down, which is why I put it next.
Hey.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that was a $2,000 book all day.
Yeah.
So the disparity there is substantial. I really think there's probably an opportunity at the 9.6 level, and I think.
Okay, so let's go. Let's CPR these things. Do you CPR 9.6s and hopefully get 9.8s?
You might have to buy a lot of 9.6s.
Yeah, to get 1.98 out of it, maybe.
Grading costs are expensive, but when there's that kind of disparity, I'll take 3 9.6s over 1.98 and keep $1,000 and roll the dice.
Did you guys already do the 0.5
Bark copy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I smoked it up here. It's I'm sorry,
Sorry. You get excited about burnt too?
Burnt copy,
well, not just that. That is our time to give away our favorite friend of the show, Miss Anna Love. Her amazing you want to take there we go, because Anna Love tweeted this or Instagrammed this today. This is on eBay and is my new favorite page quality ever, burnt to off white. So there you go. Shout out to Anna Love. And in order to give this a book away, we have to pick a comment from last week's video. Let's do that.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
The burnt to off white.
I would buy. Would you buy that for $600 just to keep it in PGX for a label?
Yeah, no. I think I would spend $600 on that book. That book to me is kind of like the Green Goblin one.
The girlfriend book.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I try to have zero support for PGX as a matter of principle, but that's just personal preference.
It's the Brian Smoke Break copy. That's funny.
Yeah.
Just gonna take a little technical timeout here, guys.
You ran out of Bible paper?
Me? No,
Bible
dude.
pages. Decided to smoke a giant size X-Men.
All right, let me get the link. I don't know why this isn't working here real quick.
Okay. And love in the chat. What's up, girl?
I would definitely be down to buy a $600 book if Brian smoked it.
That'd be funny. Big old Cheech and Chong style. Dope.
Why isn't this working? Hold on here, guys. Hold on here.
Oh, look at this guy. We'll hit this guy up sooner.
Brother Christopher.
He's
a good man.
He is a good man.
Copy that link.
Oh, hey, thanks for the $4.99.
Yeah, look at that.
Kind soul.
Look at that. We'll talk about it. I kind of briefly put it up there. ASM Manual 1 CGC 0.5 was his sale. So I love the guys in the chat who claim it's their sale. I love it. It's like a low key flex on people. I love it.
All right. So the way that we did this is we asked everybody to go to episode 197 and tell us their either best flipping story of flipping a book from a raw to a graded copy, and then a lot of people who don't own any really graded books talked about some of their best stories. So what we're gonna do is I hate to say this, guys, but this is just the way it is. It's the winner is going to be one of those comments. It's not going to be a comment talking about something else. It's going to be a comment talking about their favorite thing. So if the first one we pick isn't like that, don't get all butthurt. All right, here we go. This is for the short boxed 9.8 Killing Joke. If you guys don't know about Shortbox is an amazing app where you can go buy and sell slabbed books. Makes it very easy to do both.
Now it's a $1,000 book. They third party the deal, right? You send the book to them, they verify it, take the money. Provides some real safety for people like myself that are neurotically nervous about selling big books online.
Correct.
And also the great Anna Love. Make sure you guys follow Anna Love on IG. All right, here we go. And the winner is Film Boy UK. So we're going to the UK, ladies and gentlemen. You know how it works on here. Maybe not my best flip, but my favorite was the copy of UF4 1 in 25 variant that I had asked the dealer to take a look at during San Diego 2019, which I then somehow managed to drop, putting a dent in it. So, of course, Jesus. I bought it, but I was kind of sad to have spent that kind of money on a book that was already not looking great before I damaged it. Probably wouldn't have bought it if I hadn't dropped it, but somehow it graded a 9.0, and I still have it sitting on my shelf. Given the rise in that book, now I feel like it was kind of lucky I dropped it. At some point, I will sell it to pay for the upgrade copy I'm waiting on. Great pick.
We should snip that and we can throw it on Instagram.
Yeah, and Film Boy, hit us up. Hopefully you might be watching. If you're not watching, make sure you guys hit us up. Anna and us and the Shortbox guys will probably want to get you on and talk to you a little bit, and because I know Anna definitely wants to meet the person who wins this. So make sure to hit us up at talesfromtheflipside@gmail.com or hit us up on IG. You can see all of our personal IGs, and we also have the Flipside, Tales from the Flipside, at Tales from the Flipside on IG. So nice win. We're going to the UK. It's either the UK or the Philippines or Singapore.
Yeah,
that's all the winners that I always
never
pick.
fails.
Never fails. Never fails. Shout out to Anna Love who says yay. Amen. That was a really cool gesture, and thanks to the guys at Shortbox who are putting out a really great app, and will continue to make it even better. Make sure you guys check it out, and hopefully we'll hear some more from them in the future.
That's David Samuelson's alt account.
Oh,
so that was wait. Sorry, David. I'm sorry.
On to the market report.
Okay, so back where we kind of left off here. This one. Okay, yeah, as Mr. Christopher Gobert said, a 0.5 ASM annual, $290. I thought you were telling me they were selling for $1,000. Now, is this because the cover's ripped in half?
Because the cover's ripped in half. It's all about cover appeal on the incompletes. cover appeal. Sorry.
Okay. Cool.
Yep.
I mean, 290. I mean, for that's no low grades doesn't
I
doesn't
wouldn't
matter.
have paid fucking $290 for that book. I think it was a great sale. Strong like bull.
Yeah.
Bulls. ASM 14. A little green
I think
goblin.
that's a fucking deal, dude.
Yeah.
Sincerely, we've talked at least in private circles about how ASM 14 hasn't seen the explosive growth that a lot of these other major Silver Age keys have. It's inched up incrementally, but he is Spider-Man's #1 villain. I mean, he kills Gwen Stacy. Spoiler. It's just a beautiful presenting copy. I really, congratulations to the buyer.
I always loved how it had that Hulk thing on the cover too.
Yeah, right.
I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I think that makes it even cooler.
Hell yeah.
This one, a little Terrors of the Jungle, a little
Dude, that's
LB
beautiful.
Cole.
Never seen that before.
I was watching this one. Yeah, 720. Yeah, it's good, man. It's one of those cooler LB Cole where it's not too psychedelic, but it's psychedelic. LB Cole started getting a little crazy with the coloring. This one's not terrible, man. It's really awesome. So, what's this one? Oh, Little Chambers of Chills, 23.
Yeah, so that copy presents beautifully well. I think the grade is appropriate. If you looked at the listing, I don't know if the book can withstand it, but if you can remove the stain, it's going to be a fucking major upswing on this sucker. I should have sent Brian a picture of the back cover that showed the stain.
Wasn't there a big Chamber of Chills book that recently sold?
The one from Black Hat Collection I had on?
Amen.
Yeah, I didn't even know where I ended.
100.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I think it was 125, right? Was it 125?
I don't remember.
118?
Hold on 1 second. Let me.
Anyways, the dude who bought it, Black Cat, bought it for $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I believe our buddy, the man behind the red hood, picked it up.
Oh, here. If I do this real quick, and I do this real quick, hold on 1 second. Give me 2 seconds. That's what I do for everybody. So I'll make it happen. Oh, yeah. I will. So you can see the staining on the side over here.
That's it. That's nothing.
I mean,
yeah, you kind of got to zoom in on the stain to see.
Yeah,
but I think
why is the where it says the number and the day and the price all red? Did they color that in?
It could be the scan. I don't know. The scan.
They paint it with red.
I don't know. But anyways, I want to show it. Yeah. So it's just so I can show everybody that. Okay. Here we go. Blade the Vampire Hunter #1, little 9.8 for 94, 382.
Yeah, I don't really care. Those books sell for too much raw. I don't.
Oh boy,
it's not my thing. That's a cool fucking book. I've never had one. I really like it.
WonderCon variant from 2013. Star Wars Legacy #1, Volume 2. Come on, Brian, help me out with this first app of. Is it Anya Solo?
Anya?
I thought it was Anya. Yeah.
Okay. Anya.
$383.
Anaya? I don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, that is a cool book, dude. That is kind of dope. I like how it's like muted grayscale kind of.
Yeah, for a long time you couldn't even buy a copy.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I've noticed they've been popping up.
They have been recently, and I should probably buy one. Quit being cheap. I just like it. I like the character. No TV or movie spec. How about this fucking steal, huh?
Yeah, Forever People #1, 96, 1100, $25.
My, how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, yeah. I remember this is one of those G+ books, Brian. Remember people were stomping on for Forever People back in the day.
Yeah.
Batman 1, page 7. First appearance of the Joker, classic golden age. I'm gonna reserve myself because it's fucking terrible. I should have had this for $350 back in the day. $3,300 now. So it went from $350 to $3,300. So enough said there. Vampirello, this is crazy. Number 1, 8.5, $2,800. You think that's cheap, George?
I love that book.
I think it's a good buy. I think that and I only briefly looked at it. The book looks like you got a shot at maybe getting a higher grade. I don't know, but I've seen CGC be very fucking kind to these magazines, and I think that copy is beautiful.
We got what's this? Little Ping Fang Foom, Strong Chi action, right? Strange Tales 89, 30, 1700, 1800.
Yeah,
old school,
old label,
and it's
old
a
label.
nice looking 30, man. A nice looking old label.
It looks good.
So it'll probably come back at a 4.
Maybe. Maybe. What do we got? Gen 13. Gen 13.
Fucking love this.
This is Brian written all over. Gen 13 variant cover, collector's pack, artist proof editions.
I probably would have bought that if I knew it was out there.
$441.
I always look.
I've got one of those.
The artist proof ones.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. So what's different? Are they all signed, or what's the difference?
I don't know. It's in the
still
package.
Sealed.
Yeah.
So I have a sealed Jim Lee one. I have 2 sealed J. Scott Campbells and 2 open J. Scott Campbells.
Nice.
I would love to know what makes these different. If the chromium signed by all the artists, because you usually get J. Scott Campbell, Jim Lee. Who's the other guy that it sucks when you get him? I mean, he's a great artist. I just can't remember the other artist. There's like 3 or 4 artists that you get. You know who signed it, and then you get all 13 of 13, right? Which has all the different homage variants. Back when they didn't do homage variants, this might have been the very first homage variant run, right? It had the Janet Jackson homage variant. It had
I got one of those.
the Pulp Fiction homage. It had so many homage variants. It was unreal, man. It had the first sketch cover, which looks like a blue sketchboard. It's got the little writings on it. It was way ahead of its time.
Since we coined the phrase "dirty flipper," this is a garage digger book. There's people watching this show right now going in their garage and digging through Gen 13s in their long boxes trying to see if they have one of these books.
I'm a buyer on Gen 13 books. I fucking love them.
Especially newsstands.
Yeah, I just wonder if I can live long enough for it to come back. But I mean, that's like quintessential 90s goodness for me.
Yeah. Shout out to Spider Girl 69 with the super sticker, $5.
I like it. Boom.
Thinking of Joe Mad. Is that who I'm thinking? No, it wasn't Joey Mad. It was who was the other guy that was doing Gen 13 with them? That did some of the covers. Somebody will remember, or I'll go grab the actual set. Yeah, limited to 1,000 copies. Huh. Yeah, Michael says limited to 1,000 copies. Was the artist edition limited to 1,000 copies, or all of them?
Hold up. Listen, I know Michael Bajel. How the hell did you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How did you know that?
Oh boy, here we go.
Not Alex Garner. I'll know it when somebody says it.
It's a Wikipedia search.
A little Dr. Solar Man of Adam #1.
Cool.
I think that's a good buy too.
That's
I love
sick
that,
cover.
dude. That is like that's number 2 on the most undervalued book of all time list. What's 2.
What's number 1?
Magnus Robot Fighter #1.
God damn you.
I got one of those too.
You're killing me here, giving away all the good secrets. But yeah, I mean,
Interesting.
Great books. Somebody picked up a Magnus Robot Fighter #1. I think it was maybe Ethan. It was a nice copy. I can't remember if it was him or Joe. They just barely flashed it. I was like, ooh, and then put it right back in their fucking bag. Like, you ain't getting that.
There was only 2,500 total of the regular ones and only 1,000 of the artist proofs. So there you go.
Wow, nice.
Yeah. And let's see here. So Gen 13 homage set. Sorry, guys.
Well, you're okay.
Keep going.
No, I'm just saying, you know what's funny is you try to look at that on a famous website, and there is not the Dell Key issues, only Dark Horse. Oh, the Gold Key. Okay, I see it right here. Dumbass.
Choi. Choi is the guy. What's his first name? Let me see here. Brandon Choi. That's who it is.
Oh,
God damn, you got a good memory. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Did you look that up or did you remember that?
I looked it up. That one I had to look up.
That's a fucking brain buster. Holy fuck.
Okay, boys. So at a very reputable site, you can get a 7.0 for $500 or best offer. Do you pull the trigger or do you?
No.
Okay. Just asking.
I mean, is it raw?
No, it's graded already.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, that's market.
No,
it's just hard to find that book in like real high grade and
Yeah.
at a stack. I think it makes sense.
It's funny. It's like it's undervalued, but it's overpriced. It's weird. It's weird.
Michael was talking about the Star Wars Legacy, not the artist edition.
Okay.
Love this book.
Spider-Man and Amazing Friends #1, CDC 98.
Now, for the record, but I mean, think about it, right? Like Firestar,
yeah,
735,
yeah,
Solar 90, stack and some change.
Yeah.
The price in comics just makes no sense to me.
Yes. Wasn't this used to be a stack? Wasn't this a stack book back in the day?
Fuck if I know.
I
Not
don't
back in
think
the
so.
day. Back in the day, it was like 6 weeks ago.
Well,
it's still a tough book to find, though. I've
It is
never
a tough
found this
book
book
to
in the
find.
wild.
I agree.
A little 181 ad page.
That's wild.
That's kind of cool. That's just something, I guess.
And not for fucking $2,500.
Well, okay.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
And there's 64 bids. $2,500. Yeah, it's cool, but not $2,500 cool. But it's still cool to have. It'd be cool, like if it was like a G maybe, buying it at a G. I mean, you figure Satan's signature worth what, 500, 400?
I would at $500. Cool.
So we know it didn't come from Thor 129. Is that what it? Thor 119? Isn't that the one that has the Ghost Rider Marvel value stamp?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know which one this is. This might be the Daredevil one, right?
No, it's a Marvel Premiere.
Marvel Premiere.
Marvel Premiere 19. I can't remember.
Yeah, Marvel Premiere 19, Daredevil 107.
Yeah.
And then Thor 119, I think.
Yeah, this is Marvel Premiere 19. Look at how smart I am. A little FF1, slight amateur restoration.
Yeah, hold on. When they say slight, they mean the fucking book was completely trimmed. Like they ran it through like one of those paper cutters on two sides. Like major, because I was watching it, dude. It was cheap for a long time, dude. And I was just like, oh, come on. Like, can I steal this book? Can I steal this book? And it went from like 2,500 to like 12,500 and like, you know, that last day or something. I was just like,
what do you think these trimmers do with the extra stuff they trim off? That's what I want to know. Do they make like a spaghetti like diagram of all the trimmings and make a book out of it?
Jesus Christ.
That's terrible. There we go. Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider 198.
Dude, this book is clubbing Edge of Spider-Verse 2.
Hey, who had one of those at Baltimore?
Our buddy Tony, but who's got it now is Yee. Yee got it now.
Yee. So
yeah, that's a book people hated on when it first came out because one of the other buying groups made a run on it, and it has not fucking slowed down.
Correct.
Ji-Hung.
You
like this shit?
Nope.
Look at this. Bang, bang.
Ooh, I'm jacking it to that. Ooh.
Somebody just had a stack of them. Let him go. I was like, what the fuck?
I got a stack of them.
Nice.
Should I just get rid of them all right now, or
I don't know about all that. You should at least sell me one. I only got one.
Me too. I have zero. I had one. I'd
like to have one more. You guys think he's got an outside chance of being in the Marvels or no?
I don't know. I mean, I think I hate to say it, like from a theater goer, casual viewer, they don't know who this guy is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but remember how excited we got when we thought he was going to be in Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was fucking dancing. I was like, come on. Here we go. Let's go. Bring on the scientist. Him and Reed. I thought him and fucking Reed Richards were going to be like the two guys showing up. Like, what up?
Interesting.
That didn't happen.
That doesn't happen. Swamp Thing 37. Obviously,
I was talking to McClay earlier today about this fucking big boy.
First Constantine, 98, $2,000.
John Constantine is going to be a black man. Constantine and the Justice League Dark is going to be fucking dark. I mean, like
because
super fucking
is it
dark.
because John Constantine is going to be black? Is that why it's going to be dark?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
What the fuck is wrong with the two of you? No, Jesus.
I like me and Carter. We're in the same.
El Negro Justice League.
I think they should use the same guy. I thought that I thought they said they were going to use the same guy for Justice League Dark.
No, that's not what I'm hearing now. But what I am hearing for sure is that it's going to be fucking dark, like super duper dark.
Is it going to be morose?
Yeah.
Like gory, just
like I don't fucking know if it's
like you walk out of the theater shell shocked.
I mean, it could be like Saw 1, hopefully. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm excited. I like this book. I don't have a 9.8. I don't know that I'll ever shell out $3,000 like people had to. I don't even know that I could pay $2,000 for a 9.8, frankly.
I wouldn't either.
But this is way down from some of the highs that it's seen earlier. Just such an incredible book. I think the people that want it get them and they don't leave their hands. So,
yeah.
Congratulations to the buyer.
Our Moon Knight check-in, 8.5 Werewolf by Night 32, $4,300.
I wonder if we're gonna think that's cheap here soon.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, everything's more expensive to me. Fourth print, little Darth Vader 398.
I wonder if we're gonna think that's cheap.
Probably, yeah. Shit, dude, I remember passing that up raw for $40 like a couple years ago. So
that's my favorite cover of the different prints. I think the purple looks the best.
I had one at Bulmer, dude. First print just sat there. Nobody cared about it.
The first print doesn't have the purple in it. That's the key, bro.
Know,
that purple looks so good with that Darth Vader black and the droids, and yeah, that's just a great cover.
Why is it when Brian talks about Star Wars, I want to spend money?
If that was the 1 in 25, game over, man.
Oh, that would have been sick.
Dude, seriously, when Brian talks about Star Wars, I put my fucking hand in my wallet.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Down, it's down.
Yeah, Sandman 198. I saw somebody.
How much though?
About $600. It was a $1,500 book.
Yeah.
I think once the show hits, it'll jump.
I saw somebody
it might double, right? Like I think it's probably if this show is a fraction as good as I expect it's going to be.
And this has always been a tough book to get.
Oh my God! Right,
a 9.8 in.
Amen.
I saw somebody cosplaying as Sandman, like a Sandman thing, and it was in a news thing, and our boy liked it. The guy who did Sandman, what's his name? Neil Gaiman. Yeah, he actually liked it on
Jesus
Instagram.
Christ,
it was sick. I would have the photo. I don't know what the photo is, but it was sick. And Brian, here we go, buddy.
Yeah.
So how about this one? And talk about Battle Beast all the time. This shark one, whatever this is, sells for a grip. $250 for that sucker, which is crazy for all you toy fans. There is a comic I want to hit on though real quick. Shout out to George for reminding me of this. How about that one? Where is it? Right there.
There you go.
How about that?
I've been low key looking for this book.
One.
I've been looking for this book for a long time. I don't want to spend that amount of money for that book. I think
9.8 just sell for fucking like 3,000 and change.
Yeah, yep. It's like 3,000. I would realistically, if I want to buy a raw, because it's so close on the 9.8s and stuff, I would be in at like 700. I don't think 13. I just can't spend 1,300 on a book like that, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like even $3,000 for a 9.8. Like I love that book, but it's one of those books that like, man, it's too high right now. Like, do I wait a couple years and Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. This fucking dude. Doc Joe. I know he's been looking for one.
America.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know.
Hey, can we look at the bid? I want to look at the bids and see. I want to see what he was willing to spend.
I mean, it's not brutal. I mean, was it 611? I'm joking. I don't know.
It was probably that. But anyways, all right. So that's not bad. How about this for all you Ghostbusters fans that went and saw Ghostbusters?
Heard it was hold on, as a young kid, and we're trying to get younger on this podcast. I heard it was lit. I heard it was
really good.
I heard the Ghostbusters movie was really good, actually.
I've heard zero people say anything negative about it. Not a soul.
It was like straightforward, very simple, and it was good to go.
One of my coolest, one of the coolest things that my mom did for me one year for Christmas is find an old Sears catalog from when I was a kid when it had all the shit in it.
Oh wow!
And this one, it would be perfect to give for my brother because this is my brother's age and it's got all the fucking Ghostbusters shit in it. And
That's cool.
it's got all kinds of craziness in it, Centurions. And so this type of stuff is just Silverhawks, just really fun to look at and reminisce, like, you know what I mean? Chuck Norris shits, like. So anyways, it sold for $200, which isn't bad.
That's cool.
This is kind of cool. Here you go. More Ghostbuster fans. This is the Ghost Nabber role-playing toy. I don't remember this. I never saw this. Yeah. No. So that's probably why it sold for so much. $1,000 on 36 bids.
We had the Proton packs, but they were the ones that like the actual backpack, not the ones like that. I had the.
This looks like it has some kind of suction cup thing on it or something. It looks like you put little ghosts in your pack.
What year is that?
Yeah, so this year the child actor there collected Social Security, so we're pretty excited about that.
1984.
That's 84? How the hell did I not know about that?
Yeah, right. So that's kind of crazy. All right, get into some of the cool G.I. Joe stuff that I found for a second. This is the newer stuff. This is G.I. Joe Retaliation. I didn't realize these are selling for that much. So this is 12 figures sold for $200, man. That's a lot of money for those newer figures.
How do you pack these where they like don't get messed up, man?
Just throw them all in a box, man. They'll fit perfect in a box, just like they were shipped, probably.
Okay. Interesting. No bubble wrap, none of that crap.
No, not. I mean, you can put them all together. GI Joes fit together like perfectly.
Okay. Interesting.
This is a cool GI Joe set. Not a lot of people know about. This is the Mission Brazil set. It came with different color variants of dial tone, leatherneck. Who is this? Not Repeater. This is God. I'm forgetting his name. The Jungle guy. Who's the Jungle guy?
There's Recondo. Is the Jungle guy that has to be Leatherneck?
Dude, that legitimately looks like a woman wearing a mustache.
Mainframe and wetsuit. I really like the dial tone. Dial tone was always one of my favorite Joes. Just get rid of that cheesy backpack, and he looks bad as hell.
I remember General Hawk calling Mainframe. He always called him son.
Dude, tell me that doesn't look like a woman wearing a mustache.
Leatherneck was badass when you first had him because he was really bright green.
You gotta admit.
Yeah, the Mainframe has a cool color variant. Anyway, it sold for $314 on 27 bids. So, and here's a really cool one. That it's another way to get your Night Force Shockwave. This one sold for $416. It was unopened. It's got a bunch of people, but it's got I think that's Repeater, right? That's a thing that Repeater, but it's got. I think it's got the Night Force Shockwave in this set. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, right there. There he is. So pretty cool. It sold for $416. All right, so let me do this here. Let's get rid of this stuff. All right, back into some Star Wars stuff here. So I talk about being on the lookout for certain figures, right?
Wow.
The last 17 is the key for a lot of big money that people don't realize they have. Usually when you see this figure, you think of that stupid B-Wing pilot in the red, which isn't that great either. This figure does not look like a figure that sells for a lot, but it sells for a grip. $400 on 23 bids. It had the coin with it, which is kind of cool, and it's in decent condition. But those last 17 figures, those Power of the Force, the original 85 Power of the Force stuff is really hard to find.
Nice.
Yeah. These are the coin or the droid animated. Sorry, the animated figures. These are the ones that sell for usually the most. Those From figures sell for a grip, as you can see. And there's another Wicket. I like the C-3PO in there.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, this is the attack. The gunship, the Republic gunship. There's two versions, I think, of this. I think this is the first one. There's another one that has a shark painted on the front. That's blue, I think. So be always on the lookout for this. It sells for a shit ton. Loose, obviously, sells for even more box, but. Some more Star Wars sales. As you can see, a shit ton of money, 2 Boba Fett sales, and an unpunched Vader from 78. That is
my
a
heart.
grip.
I don't even fucking like toys, and I would probably give a fucking kidney for one of those fucking things. Jesus God. What's the difference between the 2 Boba Fetts, Brian?
Well, you have the Tri logo here, which I believe is from Canada, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So here is a set that was Italian, has Yak Face and EV99, which are super rare, and the Han Solo and Carbonite, which I talked about last week during the market report when I mentioned the Cyborg figure. These two figures I remember very clearly picking up with my uncle one day. First time I moved here to Phoenix, I went to Metro Center Mall, walked into Lionel's playground or whatever it was called, and boom, they had just put out the Power of the Force figures. It was in its own display, and then the fucking Superpowers figures were down the aisle. And I just remember grabbing Cyborg because it was super shiny, and then who doesn't want Han Solo and Carbonite? So the Han Solo and Carbonite sells for a shit ton shit ton loose. Also, it's another one of those final figures. And then, of course, these are hard to find figures. I think the EV99 comes in a Jabba set. The Anakin was tough to find because it was a mail away at one point, I think. And then, of course, Yak Face, which is always big figure. But this specific one sells for a shit ton. Here's some cool G.I. Joe figures that people forget about. This is the Tiger Force 20th anniversary set. It came in a big toys. It only came with Toys R Us. It came in they're all in one set. I just recently sold this, I think, unopened for $100 for like either $100 or $80 about like a year ago. Not recently, a year ago. And they're great figures. I love seeing Jinx in the green and tiger stripe, and I freaking love any variants of the Saboteur. What's his name? Firefly. Thank you. Any variants of Firefly I pick up, including the really tough to find con variants where you have a different Tiger Force version of them, which is really cool. But anyways, this is a really cool set. So yeah, make sure you guys pick it up.
My favorite part of these shows is watching or listening to Brian teach me about toys.
How about this one?
Any show on the channel. For the record.
This is one that we've talked about many times before. And I think this guy got a great freaking deal on it. I don't think the guy who sold it realized what it was because he didn't even mention it. But as you can see on that Cobra, it's the Mickey Mouse version, which sells for a shit ton. And this one has a little bit of paint loss on the shield, but it comes with a card, his gun, and I think the battle points. And it only sold for $253. I think that was a steal.
What's the battle points? What does that mean?
I think that's that little card right there, right next to his gun.
Do you see that little number?
Yeah,
those are battle points.
They came with every figure, and if you saved them up, you could get other figures later down the line by sending them in. You could get special. I think that's how I got my fridge figure or something like that.
Yeah, sometimes on G.I. Joe cards, you'll see like a little square cut out, and that's somebody turned in their battle points to get something.
Yeah, flag points or battle points? I can't remember.
Yeah, flag points. Yes,
flag points. There we go. Thank you, cover lover. Yeah. Justin Shannon says I hate Tiger Force. Night Force is cool. I didn't like Tiger Force at the time, but as I got older, I thought it was really cool. I loved Python Force figures. Night Force is the coolest. I agree. All right. I was really hoping, that Nate was going to be able to tell the story, but he's got a great story about Snake Eyes. Not this Snake Eyes, though. This is crazy to see a loose figure of Snake Eyes, even though it's all there and he's in good condition. A loose version 2 Snake Eyes, which is my favorite figure in G.I. Joe, sold for $126, 39 bids. Great looking figure. Yeah,
because that's low or high.
I think that's high. I think
Okay.
that's high to me. Like, I don't know. I don't follow it that much. You know what I mean? But that blows me away that it sells for that much. I want to say I paid like $30 for my last loose version 2 Snake Eyes, but that was a while ago. But the story I want to tell is about this figure. So Nate, I think he told this story on Old School Comics. You guys can check it out. It was me, Mikey Halprin, and Nate. And
it was one of my favorite episodes.
Nate tells a story. He was a kid, and he had already got his version 1 Snake Eyes, and he had one at home. But he was in the store with his dad, a drugstore with his dad, and he saw that they had one. And at the time, even Snake Eyes was like the character everybody wanted, right? So it was hard to find Snake Eyes. So he told his dad, he grabbed it and he said, I got to get a second one, And his dad's like, you're not going to get a second one. Like, what the hell? And he goes, he bribed his dad, saying that if he didn't buy it for him, he would tell mom, and mom would, be mad. So his dad said, screw it, just give me it, I'll buy it. He bought it for him, and he left it unopened. Still has it to this day. I think it's graded an AFA, I want to say 85. Wow. It might have been. He showed it. He held it up. He had it sitting there. It was really cool story to hear. Just takes me back to that time period when you can walk into a Woolworths or, and see G.I. Joe figures on the pegs. Like, yeah, great stuff. So, almost $4,000 for an AFA 85 back Hasbro G.I. Joe Snake Eyes 1.
All right, awesome.
This is crazy. I can't believe this sold for this much, and it was a charity benefit. This should have sold for way more, in my opinion. It's got both the Malik and the Revan figures, which are super hard to find, and it's got the first appearance of Malik in there,
which is, for the record, a hard fucking book to find.
I have yet to find that book. I have yet to even see that book. I have never seen that book.
Yeah.
It's late in the run. You know what I mean? Like
42, 41, I can't remember. One of the two.
I don't remember, but it's late in the fucking run. That's a great
deal. It's got
deal.
Revan and Malik in it. So this was a great sale, but what a steal for $125 in my opinion.
Fuck yeah. Dude, it was just poorly listed, but somebody got lucky.
Yeah. So that was cool. This is interesting. So these NECA horror figures sell for a grip, even loose.
Huh.
The Jason, the Freddy. There's a Patrick Bateman one, which is great, and they're all talking.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're talking, right? And they're 18 inches. So there's like 5 of them, I think, but they sell for a grip. A ton of them sold this week. I just thought the Captain Spaulding one was a cool one to show. It sold for $405, 45 bids. This is interesting. I love this card. Obviously, kind of it's got that old school comic feel. Blonde red dress chick. And it's sold this week loose, decent condition, for $408. This is probably one of the higher cards in the set. All right, so this is interesting. Looking at some of these autograph cards that you could pull out of some of the older, packs and stuff.
Very cool.
A Willem Dafoe autograph card pulled from the old school Spider-Man, original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire card set, $305. It's crazy to me.
That's a great photo.
Yeah. This one, Hugh Jackman, $511. There was a Lou Ferrigno that also sold for like $311. This is crazy to me. Like, so these packs are selling for $350 raw, right? $350 raw. This is old school GAI on the right. I can't remember if that's new GAI on the left, but I know the right is old school GAI, who used to be the only people that graded packs. So if you see the old school GAI, don't think that that's like any like less than PSA, because it could be, but it also could be really good because it's the only company that graded packs back then. So for instance, I have a 1976 Topps football cello with Walter Payton rookie on the top, and it's all see-through. And it was a GAI 7, and I bought it, just no matter what. But I crossed it over to PSA, and it came back a 7. So
Nice.
The GII ones don't, on the older ones, if you know what you're looking at, don't feel terrible about buying them. But that 9 looks really nice. The pack is really nice centered. For $600, man, that's crazy. I bought my PSA 9 for $200 2 years ago, something like that. All right, last one. Here's the Lou Ferrigno. It is a sealed, so it might have been a what do they call that? Where you have to send it in.
Like a redemption.
A redemption. Thank you. A redemption card. That's how they usually do the redemption cards. But $204 for a Lou Ferrigno autograph, which is kind of crazy.
Sweet.
So that is the market report for October 22nd, 2021. Thank you.
Bang bang.
All right. You want to get into some pickups? Who wants to go first? I only have one thing. I'll go first.
Like
I'll go first. So, how about this? I showed this on Saturday night. This is the previews from the Azrael becoming Batman run. And that's not the cool part. The cool part...
J.G. Jones, baby.
Yeah. The cool part is this on the inside.
Oh, wow. Nice, dude. That's fucking cool as hell.
For all you Spawn fans, you can get like probably the preview of the Pogs. I don't know, but I thought that was cool that they were still in there. And it was funny that I found this because I had just got done watching a Jim Shooter documentary on YouTube, and they talked about this.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude! That's sick. Yeah. I remember. See, I had a Capital City or a Diamond account when that happened. I remember like they did the cards and like everybody was juiced up for it, man, and it fucking flopped. But
yeah,
boy, it was a big deal when we were little, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude.
Defiant Comics. Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. Trace Hunter says, I read recently that when the Baseball Hall of Fame receives a card as a donation, the first thing they do is crack the slab because the plastic is not good for long-term storage. I fucking doubt that. I mean, I think that would have been called out many moons ago. Like, collectors would freak the fuck out. If that's the case, I mean, I seriously doubt it, but you could, I mean, there's a chance. That would be crazy. PSA might be sued, right? You'd think that would be like CGC saying that finding out that CGC, the thing that your comics are in, are ruining the comics.
I'm with you, Brian. I feel like
that's
doesn't
a lawsuit.
Well for the fucking company.
Yeah. Who knows? Double O says he still has the Mattel Plasm collector box. There you go.
Very fucking cool.
Yeah.
Did you want me to go next, Carter? Or?
I'll tell you what. I got like I'm just gonna show 3 things. Okay. As far as what I picked up at the show, I'm gonna do a video on that probably tomorrow morning. Like no sooner as I'm done with this no sooner as I'm done here, I'm gonna cut that video, and it's good stuff. It's gonna blow your mind. But I went to a shop. This has got to be like a month ago.
That's beautiful.
And I came across a couple of Golden Age books. So we have Amazing Mystery Funnies number, I think this is number 9, featuring the Phantom of the Fair. This is from 1939. And I mean, this thing is I don't think I can. No, I can't palm it. But yeah, I got this for $50. And the condition on it is whatever, but it doesn't matter because it's from 1939. And
yes,
we got
awesome.
Another Golden Ager. This thing is rough. I have no clue if this thing is trimmed or not. Probably is. I really don't know. But we have Target Comics number 2, and this appears to be the first cover appearance of this character. I believe his name is White Streak. I believe. But yeah, this was $50 as well. This thing is even worse. Is even worse condition. But again, for $50, I didn't want to pass it up. This thing looks Volume 2, number 10. Okay.
She's talking about the Centaur.
Yes. Yeah. Ba 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 ba.
Yeah.
Amazing Mystery Funnies.
Do you remember we talked about these, and all of the fucking jackoffs in one of our chats are like, they're like, those are I wouldn't buy those, and I'm like, you fucking buy those books right fucking now. Just take them; they're yours.
That look trimmed. I wouldn't buy that.
Grab the books, throw the money at the man, and run away with them.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, for $50, I'm not passing these up.
Oh, so, yeah, dude, I was so
Target
excited
Comics
for you.
#2, and what we were talking about, Star Wars Insider number 168. I'm not sure. Like, you can tell this one is just slightly different. I think in the Star Wars Insider logo, it's a little bit more colorful than that other version. You know what I mean? And yeah, I found this sealed for cover price, like maybe a year ago, and I remember one selling for like maybe $700, shortly thereafter. So yeah, this is I love this thing. So
you did good when Anna's quiet the whole show, and then you start showing books and she's talking.
I was really hoping that Nate would be around for this part too, because I never found out that actually we were talking about big boy books, multiple big boy books and pickups. And one of the ones that I was hoping he was going to talk about was this one. And I still don't know. He said at a local hotel show, got canceled, and some folks decided to have a sidewalk sale instead this weekend, and they just found this beauty still haggling.
Jesus.
And I haven't confirmed if he picked it up there yet. So
that's great.
Yeah, that would have been really cool. So we'll find out hopefully from him soon if he ended up getting it. So another really cool big boy pickup, but not like the big boy pickups that we're about to see.
All right, so I got this one. I thought it was a good buy. It was like $200. I think it's a real nice copy. I got like summoned away from the table that I was like buying it at. And then it's hard for me to buy at shows locally because like the dealers just don't like to sell to me, which is cute. And I come back and I was like, oh, I'll try to make a deal on the book. He's like, I looked up the book. I'll honor the price. I'm like, God damn it. So anyway, it's whatever. All right. Now I traded like 20 something Moon Knight ones. And 400, he gave me like $400 or $600 or something. And I got these, which are both very nice. I like. We'll have to get them pressed and cleaned and graded. I got the money. He got the Moon Knights. I got the Silver Age. I thought I did well. I paid like $26, $28 for this, something. From our buddies at Nerdbox. I thought it was a great looking copy. One sold literally last night for $3,500, and then this was the big one, and I still got a check on the back. I moved heaven and earth to pick up an FF1. I'm probably going to try to pick up another one if I can, maybe an X-Men one. This is sort of my logic, right? So we've got Galactus, Silver Surfer, Kang, Doctor Doom, Secret Wars, Illuminati. I mean, how many projects are the Fantastic Four going to be at the center of? I think, if the films are as good as I think they're going to be, is going to be a big deal. So the first Marvel superhero team, your buddies Stan and Jack, they started here. I think it presents nice for a 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, that book reminds me of the 90s.
It was like a dream in the 90s.
Yeah.
So, did you say that, do you think it was cleaned and pressed?
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to fuck with it, but like, I mean, you could just use tools to like pull that down.
So that's kind of one of my questions is like, even if it's a book that you think you're going to keep for a while, but you're probably going to keep it for a while, also because it's sellable, it's It's an investment. Do you clean and press that type of book?
I don't touch them. I mean, I'll fuck with big books, dude. Like, sincerely, no fucks to give, but not super duper low grade stuff. I just think there's too much risk, not enough upside.
Does anybody remember that episode of Batman the Animated Series where there's Batman's enemy? He goes searching for the secret to the touch of death, and he finds a cave, and he finds a box in the cave, and he lifts up the paper that's been aged for like thousands of years, and then it just kind of it just disintegrates. That's what I'm thinking will happen to that FF number 1 if you try to crack it out.
Well, that's what I'm worried about with my Punch 12. Like, I don't want to touch it just because. And I'm like, do I get that pressed and graded through CGC, or I just have them graded?
Pressed, but grade it.
Yeah. Michael says, I have a Dead Ted PSA 9. He was just going to talk about Dead Ted is my third favorite Garbage Pail Kid, but I think the most underrated one that has the best amount of chance that it's going to go sky high, because it's got that really dark zombie horror aspect to it, and a lot of people don't know much about it. But Dead Ted is my third favorite behind Fry and Brian and Atom Bomb. Two best. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out for episode 198 of Tales from the Flipside. We have episode 200 coming up soon. It'll be interesting to see what
all of the maniacs are coming, right?
Oh, I hope so. That's the plan. We'll have to call in some of favors for that one. Also, you guys, we have end of the year coming up, and we have a lot of fun going on for that. We want to try and figure out the name for the modern age time periods in comics, whether it's speculation age, variant age, digital age. There's probably 3 new ages that we need to come up with, from 90 to 2000, 2000 to 2015, 2015. I don't know, whatever. We need to come up with that. So we want your guys' input. Make a little 3-minute video, or less than 3 minutes, whatever. Just max 3 minutes that, kind of explains what you think the age names should be, why they start at the periods you want. For what reason? Was it when Variant started? Was it when Guardians of the Galaxy came out and everybody went crazy for spec books? What is it? And the goal for this is to maybe get Overstreet to use one of those names. You never know. If a large enough community speaks and tries to put that shit together, it might happen. So, if you guys have your own...
the word copper, will they?
No, I don't know. I think they use copper, don't they? I think they use copper. So listen, let's get this start moving for the whole community. Everybody out there, let's get any content creators in this community, let's get them in on this and try and get this shit named. Send us in that video to Tales from the Flipside channel at gmail.com or into our, tag us on our IG stuff. And we'll play it during our end of the year stuff. We're going to probably have some crazy stuff going on for end of the year with that, but it'd be a lot of fun to get your guys' input on that. Also, November 30th, Wounded Warrior Project, Big Leg, Whatnot auction. Make sure to check it out. And that said, we will see you guys next time. Adios.